what you want to see. Declare what you want to be. Osati. Silence. Thereafter, silence. I'm strong.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Juliet, and if you're new to this channel, you are so welcome and kindly subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, guess what? I got good news. We made it to 100+ subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support. I mean, this is so encouraging. Thank you so much. And so in today's video, I am going to be talking about ways to shut down suicidal thoughts. So we are going to be looking at different things, how you can stop those suicidal thoughts, of course, or certain things that you can notice in certain people that will make you know that things ain't right. This video in memory of Sushan Singh and a friend of mine that committed suicide, and every other person that has committed suicide. To get into the main points that I wrote or prepared, I wanted to talk about just how the life of Sushan has shocked almost everybody in India or even in other parts of the world. Like, it's something that people didn't expect. Why? Because most of them, when I was reading about him, most of them said he was a happy person. If it would make you think, if somebody as rich as he was decided to commit suicide when he could have paid for the most expensive therapy, he would have seen the best therapist in the world and maybe gotten over whatever was eating him up, then why would he choose to do what he did? Point is being content. If you're somebody that is content, you will not be somebody that is so much into comparing themselves with other people. You will be grateful for what you have. On the other hand, if you're somebody that is not content at all, you feel like what you have is not enough, who you are is not enough. If you are somebody who has been raised by your mom only, you begin to compare yourself with other people that have both parents, their father, their mother, and the rest of the family supporting them. But when you look at you, it's just your mom, or rather it's just your dad, and that is going to really be getting you depressed, because you will be thinking, why me? Why am I going through that? You will not see things that are already good about you. People will be seeing them to say, oh my god, that is so nice, you are this, you are that, you're really good. But on your own, you will not see it, because your eyes are so much shut down on what good things you have about you, and you're focused on the bad things that are there about you. So the other point is somebody who is jealous or envious. If you're somebody that is jealous, you are somebody that is not so much into appreciating other people's success or anything else that is good about other people. You will not find joy in appreciating them. I am not trying to say that most people that are suicidal are introverts, but introverts don't love to talk much. Introverts don't love to associate with people. It's very rare that you find them being in a huge crowd or a group of people. It's very rare. They love to be alone. They love their space. And many times, because you're alone, the devil is going to play with your mind. The devil will try to speak lies, and before you realize it, those lies are going to be so real to you. And one day you just decide, okay, you know what, I can't take this anymore. So one thing I would say is that if you know you're an introvert, even if you might be an introvert, I'm sure you have at least even 1 or 2 friends, people that you're close to, probably your brother, your sister, or a classmate, or your mom, whoever is close to you. If you feel there's something that is really hurting you on the inside, speak out. Because you are an introvert and you are a quiet person, when something is eating you up, people will not be able to see, people will not be able to realize that, oh my god, this person is not okay. For some of us, since we talk a lot, the moment I just go quiet, people that are so close to me will notice. The next thing they'll be asking is, what's wrong? What's happened? You understand? But because you're an introvert, it's very hard. So try by all means to let that thing out of your throat. Free yourself from whatever is eating you up inside and speak out. Let somebody know what you're going through. The other point is unforgiveness. Most people who are suicidal, guys, are battling with unforgiveness. Either they are failing to forgive themselves, or they are failing to forgive other people that did them wrong. Especially guilt of the past. Like, did you do something wrong? Did you hurt somebody in your past? Or did you make mistakes when you were younger and now karma, for those that believe in karma, or as the word says, you will reap what you sow? So did you do anything wrong to somebody, or has somebody done something wrong to you and it's still on your heart? You have failed to let that thing go. It's high time you let it go. The guilt is going to cause you to take away your own life. The unforgiveness, in fact, when you have unforgiveness in you, you will have bitterness. And if you're a bitter person, you obviously aren't a happy person. And that is sickness to the soul, because laughter is important. Being a happy person is important. People have different expectations about different things. People are expecting the same things from if you are working for your boss, you're expecting your boss to give you the same respect. You're expecting your friends to love you the same way as they love other people. You're expecting your partner, your boyfriend or your girlfriend to give you the same love that you're giving them, the same energy that you're giving back. You know, like expectations really hurt. So what I would say is do things genuinely from your heart without being expectant. Because even if they don't meet your expectations, it won't be a big deal. You'll be like, I just did that because I wanted to. You understand? So the next point is, if you have fear or maybe insecurities as well. If you have fear for so many things, guys, it's very possible to be scared about a lot of things. This world is craft. Anything could happen at any time to your family, to you. Anything could happen. But if you keep on dwelling on fear, that fear is going to grow. Because whatever you keep on dwelling on, your thoughts, you are watering that thought, and eventually it's going to bear fruit. And the fruit of fear is obviously you will be suicidal and you will take your life away. So if there's anything that you're scared of, if there are things that you are insecure about, you know, deal with them right now. Okay? Like, just tell yourself, I am scared of this, I am scared of that. Because most of the time when you realize you're scared of something, you're like, okay, no, I don't even want to think about it because I'm scared. I don't want to think about it. No, think about it, deal with that thought, and tell yourself it's not going to be that way. Wherever God is not, the devil is there. And where God is, the devil can never be. So if you replace all those thoughts, all those insecurities with the word of God, I am telling you, the devil cannot play on that ground. So my next point is sickness. So if you are somebody that has a chronic illness, chronic disease, and I'll give an example of AIDS. AIDS is an incurable disease, as we all know. Many people are suicidal because of that, especially if maybe they just found out, or they have always known that they have it, because they know that this disease is not curable. They feel that they're not worth living. They feel, why waste my time when I know I am going to die tomorrow? Let me tell you, we are all going to leave this earth. And there are people on this earth that have lived longer with AIDS than other people that didn't even have it. What would happen? You could just sleep and not wake up the next morning. Not because you had AIDS or what, or cancer, whatever. It just happened that way. You understand? So you feeling like, no, because I have cancer, I have AIDS, I have this disease, I'm not worth living. You are. If the Lord has still kept you alive, you are worth living, and there's a purpose that you need to fulfill. It could be mental abuse, sexual abuse, this domestic violence. Most of the people that are suicidal have been abused. Probably when they were young, they were raped, and it's stuck on them, and that thing is still on them, and all they just want is to get rid of the pain. But what we know that most of them, it's not taking their lives away that they want. It's just taking the pain away. but they feel there is no other better way of taking away the pain than them leaving this earth. But that is not a solution. Suicide should never be a solution. It should never be an option for you. Abuse, if it's not that, maybe it's mental, the things they say to you. You know, guys, this is why we really need to be careful. I am also working on that personally. We really need to be careful with the things that we tell our friends, how you comment, the small things that you say to your friends. You don't know what they're already fighting with in their head, and it's like you, the moment you say that negative thing, it's like, okay, bam, it's like you told that person to say, go ahead and kill yourself. Let's be careful with our words. Yes, surely words can build or destroy, but choose at least to make your words build somebody. So let's be careful with what we say, how we say it, how we joke. In fact, most truths nowadays are passed through jokes. So your jokes should really be jokes, not jokes that are going to hurt somebody, that when they go back home and start thinking about it. No. Stigma. People are scared of the stigmatization that comes after them opening up. Like if you tell somebody, you know what, I think I want to kill myself, somebody is not going to take you serious. But if it's killing you in the inside, and if it got you to be so brave that you said it, because it's not easy, and then you said it, then somebody is not taking it serious, then next thing you'll be like, that person is not even taking me serious, let me just do it. There's so much stigma, especially against the gents. A lot of men don't speak out when things are really hurting them. Why? Because people say, no, a man shouldn't cry, a man should be strong, a man should what? But I mean, we're all human beings. Let's observe each other, guys. Let's check up on each other. You don't know who is dealing with what right now. So these were the points that I had, and then now we are going to look at certain things that you can do to help you through, or certain things that you can do to get off the depression and the suicidal thoughts. Firstly, guys, I talked about being content, remember, in comparison. Learn how to love ourselves. Love who you are, love your body, love everything about you, even things that you know are not even that nice. Love them, because if you don't, nobody will. And if you don't love yourself, it's going to be visible to the whole world. We will see that you don't love yourself, and if you don't, nobody is going to love you back. Learn how to appreciate each other. Somebody might not really be your friend, but if you see they're really doing fine, if you see they're really doing good, appreciate them. It doesn't hurt. Just say, hey, my guy, that was good. Hey, my guy, you're doing fine. You're smart, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. Let's tell each other these words. Another thing, learn how to forgive yourself. For whatever reason, whatever it could be, whatever. If God is able to forgive you, child, it's high time you forgive yourself. Let whatever it was that you did or what they did to you, let it go. Let it go and forgive yourself and move on. God has a whole new blessing awaiting you, because unforgiveness is a barrier. You understand? It's a barrier. God's blessings will not reach you until you let go of that thing that is blocking your blessings. So forgive yourself, forgive others, and of course, the Lord is going to bless you. Have a heart full of gratitude. The devil will not lie to you about what. The devil will not cause you to have the lust of the world, to go and run after money. I am not saying we need to be lazy. Of course, we need to work hard to gain all those things so that we can have our basic needs right on our tables. But if you have a spirit of if you have a heart of gratitude, it is going to be so hard for the enemy to get into your head and tell you, hey, no, you don't have that, you don't have this. You'll be grateful for every single thing you are, and accept who you are. Not that you need to take even all the bad things about you, say, hey, this is the way I am. No, work on those things, of course, work on them. If you have anger issues, work on them. If you have just anything that is negative, a negative character, in short, work on it, but don't let those things make you feel that you're not human enough or you're not worthy enough to live on this earth. No, don't do that to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? What are you going to replace the fear with? Of course, I said fear is from the devil, full of lies. Replace the fear with faith. Fear is How, what if this happens? What if what? Faith is full of, I know God is going to do this for me. I know my God is going to protect me. Whatever comes my way, He is going to protect. Avoid certain people. It doesn't matter who they are. Avoid them. Cut them off. Toxic people, cut them off. You don't need such. You are already dealing with much to have another thing on top of that. Cut them off. Your hope. You know what? You need to think about how suicide is going to affect the people you're going to leave behind. You need to think about that. There are people that really love you in a genuine way. Imagine how they are going to feel when they find you there. Probably you took those pills, or you cut yourself, or you hang yourself. Imagine the first person that is going to find you. Imagine the thing that is going to be on them. They will never take that picture off their head. And you leave your family and friends feeling, maybe I was the reason why that person did it. And that guilt is really hard to get over. And hence it leads to a next suicide case. So it becomes a chain. How about we cut off that chain right now? So guys, this is what I had for you. I am hoping and praying that this is going to help somebody, at least even 1 or 2 people. I will be so grateful, because one life matters. One life is so important. Guys, this is it, and I am so much hoping that you guys loved watching this video, and I am asking you guys to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your comments, guys. I know this video is so long. Thank you so much for having watched to the very end.